Hi everyone, welcome to another Facebook Live session on this Friday, February 2nd. I get another chance today. All it takes is for one guy to go to Mexico and Kevin to stop being a bit of a hog and I get a chance to be in the seat again. So I'm glad to be back. As everyone knows, we are always looking for new ways or new things for our patients here at Vitality Therapy to get some health benefits, things that are interesting and out there. So today we have Donna McLean joining us. So Donna, nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell people who you are and we'll tell them why you're here today.
Okay, my name is Donna McLean and I am an independent distributor for Young Living essential oils. And I've been doing essential oils, using them for about a year and a half. And I fell in love with using them, so I've been studying them and learning more about them and using them with my friends and family. And they've integrated almost every aspect of my life now.
Fantastic, nice. So how did you first get into it? Tell me more about essential oils. Like for me, so Donna came into our clinic probably almost a month ago, I think, early January, to kind of increase our information, our knowledge base on what essential oils are and what they did, and I had a very basic understanding of it. So I guess first of all, what made you first a year and a half ago get into essential oils? How did you fall upon it?
Well, I've always been interested in all different kinds of wellness. I come here regularly for different treatments. I use acupuncture, and it seemed like the next logical step. I fully believe in all kinds of medicine, the right tool for the right situation, mm-hmm. And essential oils were very interesting because they are natural and there are no side effects, which is very interesting because you see the commercials on TV whenever you want to take a pharmaceutical and you're a little bit scared about why am I helping myself when I'm going to have all these terrible side effects.
Or the potential, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So that's how I got into it, and then I've been using them and using my family to test my blends, and it's been working out great.
Fantastic. So we actually have a little bit going on behind us here. I'm not sure the camera can pick it up, but this is the diffuser that she's using. So can you tell us what you have in there today?
Yes, I have a blend. It's called Thieves Blend, and it's great for helping to fight the common cold and remove germs from the air, and I also put some lemon in because it smells great.
Nice. Well, we're in Kevin's office, so we know there's some germs in here. Great. So one of the things I learned from you when you were in maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago is, essential oils, I've seen them, we've had them here in the clinic for a little bit, but I didn't fully understand that there was so many different, mixtures and what they could do or how different scents affected different ways. But how other ways outside of just using the diffuser, I think it'd be interesting for people to know that there are other ways you can use these oils. So can you fill them in on other ways that maybe they're used?
Absolutely. What a lot of people don't know is that many of the oils are registered as natural health products. So Health Canada has recognized them for use both in the diffuser and to be used topically on your skin for treating things like sprains and strains, which is obviously relevant to here at the clinic. In fact, I use the physiotherapist here at the clinic.
Jay, sorry.
No.
Sorry, everybody.
No,
sorry.
No,
it's just because you said diffuser. It's a diffuser.
Oh.
And try not to make that face.
Thanks. It's hard. I'm in this office and there's an anger there.
So apparently he's watching live.
Apparently.
Now I forgot what I was saying.
I think you said for sprains and strains. Right?
Yes, sprains and strains, coughs and colds, helping to calm you, great for if you're stressed. So they can be used for so many different things, even as cleaning products. If you don't want to have chemical-laden cleaning products in your home, I mean, they're just used for so many things. And it's great that Health Canada has recognized more than 50. I think there's 61 I counted.
Wow.
Different oils and blends that you can use for all those. I mean, for tummy upset, skin issues, all kinds of things.
Fantastic. Yeah, I brought home the diffuser after you were in last time.
You can say diffuser.
Yeah,
okay.
That's it. Sorry, Kev. And my kids loved it. Well, what other scents do you have, Daddy? This is fantastic. They loved the smell. Now, they were being a little irritating that they were knocking it over a few times and the water's everywhere, but they couldn't wait for the next one to come in. So they loved it too. And we did a lot actually around the holiday or after the holidays because there's a lot of flus going around the schools.
Yes.
And so we've had it on probably at least a few times a week. knock on wood, it's been good so far. It's been pretty cool that way. So that's great.
They are great to help you stay above the wellness line. Like, you want to use your oils so that you don't get sick.
It's like preventative.
Exactly.
Which is the nature of our clinic too, preventative, right?
Exactly.
Obviously, to take that stuff before you get it.
It's a good fit.
So then, I guess you're saying, based on some of the ones for sprains and strains, that's what we're always seeing is how would this fit into us, like, clinically, right? So there's the stuff that you use for sprains and strains, but you said stuff about tummy. So, like, fill me in on that, so everyone knows that's watching us that.
Like, for instance, peppermint is a natural health product that is recognized for helping you if you have indigestion or nausea or something like that, and you would rub it on your stomach, actually, with something that's called a carrier oil. You want to make sure that you use your essential oil when you're applying it topically with a carrier oil, which could be avocado oil, it could be grapeseed oil, it could be coconut oil, and then that holds the oil onto your skin, so it goes into your body and helps you feel better.
Fantastic.
Also, peppermint, great for headaches. I mean, there's many uses of each oil.
Okay. And so when someone is looking into getting into oils, how do they know which ones to use? Like, is there like a booklet that it comes with, or how do you?
There is with the catalog. There's basic information, and then there's the online world of essential oils is massive, as well. I mean, the library has a ton of books. Like, it's like asking. If I don't feel well, how do I know what's wrong with my body? It's a big question.
Okay.
So there is some basic information, and what I've learned is that when people are working with me, I give them some basic information, especially all the oils that come in the kit.
Okay.
I'll give them a basic information how to use each oil so you can get started. But depending on what you want to use it for, you can use essential oils for cosmetics. You can make your own creams and serums. Whether you're interested in sprains and strains and headaches, then it depends on what each person is after, because people are looking to remove chemicals from their lives in many different areas.
Okay. So how many oils come in the kit?
You get 11 oils in the kit. So you get 5 what's known as single oils, so an oil from one individual plant, and there are 5 blends, so that have already been pre-blended to help you with stress or pain or your digestion system. They're all pre-blended so that they're really good at doing what they're supposed to do.
Very cool. Awesome. Nice. So I have it down a couple of little cheat sheet here. So tips for the common cold was the big one, which I think you've talked about a little bit, but the common cold is, we've had people here and staff that haven't been able to come in. I mean, everyone's kids are sick. So is there one specifically that you use?
Well, the nice thing about oils is you can use what works for you and scents that you like. So you could use lavender on its own. Personally, I don't love lavender, so I mix my lavender with lemon, and then I like the scent. Okay. And then it's cleansing for the air, and also you can tent, like you could put it in a bowl of hot water and tent over if you're congested, that sort of thing, and or you can have it in your diffuser or your diffuser. Yeah. And so peppermint is great. Also, it's very uplifting, but it's also calming at the same time, but good for the common cold. So it's great because
so
you definitely overlap with the oils, and also to your personal taste.
That's it, because you said orange earlier, and I'm like,
yes, orange is great.
And they all know in here that I'm not a massive orange fan. I don't mind the smell of orange. I don't like peeling them and having them on my skin forever. So that's why I find orange peels in my jacket all the time. From Kev and Sean, they always stuff my jacket full of used orange peels. But that's what's nice is you can tailor it to your own. It's like, I like lavender, but I know lavender is good for sleeping and stuff as well, right?
It's a calmative, absolutely.
Yeah, it's nice like that. Cool. So tell me the typical like use of your diffuser. So as in like for someone who's never used it before, like you put in some water, you have some drops in there. How long does it last for? Like all that kind of the basic stuff.
There are different diffusers that you can get. The one that's behind us.
Yep.
That one lasts between 4 and 6 hours. For me, I find it usually lasts closer to 6 hours. There you go. And then I usually put 4 drops in, but again, it's personal taste. Some people are sensitive to smell, so they might put 2 or 3, and some people love scent, so they'll put 8. So it's completely up to you. I find that 4 is a good average.
Okay.
And then you can use it for, the nice thing about essential oils is they affect your brain immediately, because the olfactory system goes, when you smell something, it goes right to your brain. That's why when you smell apple pie, you're like, oh, I'm in such a good mood. So that's the same thing with essential oils. So when you're diffusing, you get that benefit right away. If you like the scent, you're going to feel good about it. And then you get the secondary or the therapeutic benefit depending on what you're diffusing.
Very nice.
So so you fill it with water, you add about 4 drops, and you're good to go. And you can make your own blends, right? You can, with Young Living, there's 180, I think, essential oils and blends. So you can mix and match to your taste.
Okay.
And so certain things like, I'm in the essential oil business and I don't like lavender, which is rare. So I can
We can trade your lavender for somebody else for their lemon. Nice. So then what, I had asked you this when you came in the last time. I had lots of questions that time, I remember. So what kind of like square footage is that? Does one diffuser take care of like your main floor of your house? Does it take care of just a room? Like what do you...
It would sort of be like if you look at an open concept kind of living room, dining room kind of thing, depending, I mean, everyone's house is different, but in a bedroom that's sort of like 8 by 10 with a door closed, I think that would be too heavy. I would always leave the door open. Okay. But in a common area, the diffuser is fine for a common area.
Yeah, we have a bit of an open concept in the back of our house too, and that's what I noticed. If we put in, I'd probably put in, I guess, maybe 4 or 5 drops, I would say, but like pretty much everywhere on that main floor, you could smell it, which was perfect. Right. I would assume that in a bedroom, if you had to close the door, you'd be putting in just a drop too, right?
Exactly.
So I'm assuming you have multiple diffusers in your house?
I have a couple. Yeah. and then there's also, I don't know if you can see this, essential oil jewelry. So I have, because I was a little nervous, I have the blend Stress Away on here.
Very cool.
So then I have the scent with me all the time.
Well, that's why I'm doing it, because she was very nervous to go with Kev, because he's very good at making people feel uncomfortable with his comments. So, yeah, that's good. And how did it work?
I feel okay.
Nice. Good. Great. I mean, so I think what we're going to hopefully do for everyone, for anyone who's interested in learning more about essential oils and their use, and maybe it's something you want to take to put in your home and help with your healthcare, we're going to have you come back, right? And do maybe a talk. So as some of you would already know, we like to do some educational seminars in the physio room in our clinic. So the idea is to bring Donna back in, and she's going to bring in her whole kit and really walk people through the whole process, show you what the kit looks like. Actually, perhaps we can grab the kit now. You can show them a little bit about it now. And we'll have like an information night. So I'm sure you'll do an example of how some of these smell, and maybe get into more specifics of what each one of these oils is used for. Because I do remember reading the booklet a little bit, and yes, there's overlap, but there's some of them that are good for sleep, or what she had said about the Stress Away. Yeah. There's good stuff for common colds and digestion. It's really actually quite interesting. You were here for well over an hour that day talking to us. So we want to offer that to anyone that wants to sign up. Have we picked a date yet, Donna? I don't think so.
No, we haven't. And that's exactly what I do. I go through each oil that comes in the kit, and because the kit really gets you going on all the different ways you can use the oils. Mm-hmm. And then usually when I'm doing a workshop, we'll make something. So everyone gets to take home something so they can try the oils for themselves.
Perfect. So that's what we'll do, Vitality Crew here. We're gonna set up a date with Donna. Probably... We'd like to give people a couple of weeks at least to sign up. So maybe either end of February or mid-March. We'll obviously check their schedule too. And we'll do a sign-up sheet, and we'll have people come in and they can get more specific questions. Because I know at the end of all these sessions, it's nice getting that one-on-one help to see what it can help for. Because like I said, Kevin and I both learned that day from you. Like, we knew about it and we had some in here. But I didn't know how many were. Like, I had no idea there was hundreds of different oils and just how vast those products worked. Like, I never thought of digestion stuff. I always thought about like more like the cleanliness and just the nice smell, but the relaxation. And I think that's the typical thing people think of. But the cleaner, I haven't used the cleaner yet, but I love the idea of that the cleaning thing. What I did use is the hand sanitizer. Yeah, so Donna brought us in this great hand sanitizer. So for any of my patients would know, my skin is ridiculously dry. And it's because I wash my hands constantly, right, after every patient. So I've been using this stuff, and it's helped a lot, because it's just, if I use the alcohol rubs, done. Like, my hands are cracking and bleeding. So that was really cool, and I think that was pretty interesting. So there's tons of stuff that's out there. So I encourage anyone who wants to learn more to come to one of these sign up sessions. I think you'll learn a lot.
And when I come to be treated by Valerie, I have her use this on me. So when she's...
Which one's that one?
This is the Panaway.
Okay.
So when she's massaging my sore spot on my shoulder, then she uses the Panaway. And then, so between her and the Panaway, I'm doing good.
Double dose.
Yeah,
Double
exactly.
dose.
So it's very complimentary.
Nice. Awesome. Well, that's what we're looking for. Great. So anything else you'd like to add? Anything else?
Just that when you are using essential oils, that you make sure that you're buying good quality essential oils. There are oils out there that are quite inexpensive, and you really are getting what you pay for. And because the oils do penetrate your skin, and because you are breathing them in, you want to make sure that you're getting pure essential oils. You don't want anything that's adulterated with any kind of chemicals or anything like that as filler. So that's very important if you're not going to use Young Living oils, to make sure that you're getting good ones, and that you do have to be safe with them. They are not candy, they are real, so you don't want them in your eyes, you don't want them in your ears, and you do want to apply them with a carrier oil because you can be sensitive to the oils.
They're pretty concentrated. Yeah. Cool. Great. Awesome. Well, I think that's a wrap for today. So like I said, we'll post something about the follow-up date for when Donna's going to be here for her live session in studio. So we hope that you guys learned a lot today. Hopefully you found something complimentary for you to feel better. And we hope to see Donna in here maybe February or March and giving a big information session. So thanks for coming.
Sounds great.
All right, guys. Take care. We'll see you next Friday. I hope to be back. Can't guarantee because I believe... Oh, I think I'll be back. I think Sean's in, but I think Kevin's going to be out. So maybe I'll see you back-to-back weeks for the first time. So thanks again. We'll talk to you guys soon.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.